YouTube. What's going on, you guys? It's Chosen 1K. All praise to God. Peace and blessings to you all. In this video, we're going to be talking about burning bridges, okay? Now, what is burning the bridge, you may ask? Well, burning the bridge is a metaphorical phrase that indicates to cut off ties with somebody or to damage relationships in a way that could have negative consequences for your future. In most cases, if you're going to burn a bridge with somebody, more than likely your relationship with that person is going to be ruined indefinitely and possibly permanently, okay? Now, burning bridges can happen anywhere. It can happen at your job. It can happen with relationships, with friendships, and even family, right? Now, the thing is with burning the bridge is that we tend to come off harshly or disrespectfully to other people or companies. Sometimes we do things that could potentially ruin our future, and these things can come back to hunt us later on in life due to your past actions, okay? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to prevent burning bridges, why it's important to not burn bridges with people, even if you feel like you've been disrespected, all right? There is a way to handle everything, okay? I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to handle situations, and it may not be easy, okay? But like I said, it's important to not burn these bridges, right? Now, the thing is with burning bridges, okay, is that it can tarnish our reputation. Not only can it tarnish our reputation, it can limit opportunities for us, all right? And the way that this world works is that it's all about who you know. Everything is interconnected, all right? And word can quickly spread everywhere, okay? And something that may seem small, it could be a small fallout. It can actually impact your journey towards happiness and success, because what tends to happen is what you may think is a small fallout could actually come back to haunt you in the future. And, you know, you could be looking for new and bigger and better things, but you have certain things that happened in the past that could hold you back. All right. Now, I'm going to be talking to you guys why it's crucial to not burn these types of bridges with people. All right. Now, it's important to have positive relationships, as this is the foundation of a successful life. Okay. And, you know, whether it's personal or professional, it doesn't really matter. You know, you don't really want to burn any bridges at all. Life is always changing. Positions is always changing. Things are always changing. And so, you know, you could be mad in the heat of the moment, but, you know, months, years later, you know, you could probably be over it, but you already done, you know, burnt the bridge with this person, and now the damage is already done. And so that's why I said, in the long-term aspect, you do not want to burn bridges with people, okay? Now, you want to maintain connections, right? And you also want to create a very strong support network, a very strong support system that you always want to have behind you, because this is how you can get into new opportunities. This is how you can grow, you know, personally. And the people who you know and how you treat them is extremely important, and it can very much impact your journey in life. All right. Now, I also want to talk about how to handle these situations, right? Because now you see how important it is to not burn bridges with people. All right. Now, some of you may feel like, well, this person has done something to me. This person has disrespected me. And, you know, that's just my reaction. I'm going to react in that way because this person did this to me. And so this is what they deserve. A lot of us feels like we should be the ones who is judging this person or disciplining this person for what their actions is. All right. And it's very, very understandable with us as human beings to feel that way. You know, that's very understandable. Now, here's the big question. How can we handle difficult situations even though we feel this way, right? Firstly, bro, listen. You just gotta just take a sit back and just breathe, man. Just take a step back and just chill. All right? Just calm yourself down, all right? You gotta know how to control your emotions, right? You gotta know how to handle these situations as a grown adult. Okay? Now, don't let the emotions get the best of you, all right? Don't react impulsively like that, right? It's only gonna make things worse. Focus on understanding the other person's perspective and why they did what they did. Because it's all about communication at the end of the day. You want to communicate. Just communicate. Don't jump into conclusions. Don't make assumptions. Communication is very important. It's the key. Communication is the key. All right. Now, you want to engage in open conversations, express your feelings and your concerns, and be respectful while you're doing that. Okay? Make sure that you are still being respectful at the end of the day, because the other person, there's no telling what could cause them to do the things that they did, to feel how they feel. But, obviously the other person has their own conclusion and their own assumptions on the situation at hand, right? And try to put yourself in their shoes, right? Try to have empathy and compassion for this person, even though they may have done something negative to you, or something that you may find disrespectful. Now, this requires a lot of patience, okay? You got to have a very, very tough skin. You got to be able to handle when people do these things to you, because a lot of people have a lot of pride. Pride is probably like one of the biggest things that human beings just can't let go of nowadays. Pride, but God teaches us to let go of that pride and to forgive others. That is the right thing to do at the end of the day. And pride may even tell you, well, I don't want to hear that. I don't care about that, man. And the reason why is because of pride in general. Like, pride would make you feel like that. I'm here to tell you guys, that's not the answer, man. I'm just letting you know that is not the answer. Now, of course you want to set boundaries for yourself. Of course, there's things that you do not want to allow in your life, okay? But you also got to acknowledge this. Everybody has their own battles. Everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own challenges that they face on a daily basis, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, okay? Everybody has different traumas that they're still dealing with. Maybe they're going through a breakup, or maybe they just lost their job, or maybe they're facing financial difficulties, or maybe it's been like an emergency come up, and they're still dealing with that. Okay, you never know what people going through. You never know what's going on in somebody's head, and you never know how somebody is mentally. So humans tend to overreact. Humans tend to react impulsively. Humans tend to do things that, later on they'll reconsider those actions and, just be like, well, I shouldn't have done that. I was wrong for that, But sometimes that takes time. And, by then you already done felt disrespected. So you already done reacted how you did. You already done cussed them out, or, did just whatever you did to that person, right? And now that bridge is burnt. Now that relationship is probably irreparable. It could probably never be the same again. And now you will look up 5, 10, 15 years later, and you may cross paths with that person again. But the bridge is already burnt, so you can't really just rekindle that, right? Now, like I said, it's cool to have boundaries. I'm not saying don't have boundaries, but you got to learn how to deal with these situations without being aggressive, without disrespecting that person, okay? Be clear about what you do not accept. Be very, very clear with your boundaries, okay, and how you feel, okay? Now, don't attack the other person personally. Just express how you feel. Don't blame them. Don't accuse them. Just tell them how you feel. Respectfully tell them how you feel, okay? And that's the best way of going about it. You don't really want to handle things in a negative manner. All right. Now, try to build bridges instead of burning these bridges, bro. We all will encounter conflict. It just is all a part of life. It's just all about how you handle these conflicts, right? That's is what is gonna take you far in life. That is what defines your character, and that is what's gonna impact your future. That's what's gonna shape how your life turns out. And you may not think about it like that. You know, most people have the cutoff mentality. Most people have the, oh, I'm not going for that mentality. People have their reasons to do the things that they do, and they feel like those reasons is right. And, you know, they're going to justify themselves why they had to burn that bridge, okay? Now, like I said, pride is one of the biggest things that human beings have nowadays that can really, really hold us back in life. But you guys have to learn how to forgive. You guys have to learn how to handle conflict and disagreements with respect, with empathy. You gotta be able to create a more fulfilling journey for you. All right. At the end of the day, you're looking out for yourself. It's not even really about that person. It's about just your character. It's about exhibiting the type of character that they should be. You know, you want to lead by example. That's basically what I'm saying. You want to lead by example. And not only are you leading by example, but you're also maintaining your healthy future, okay? Because now, instead of 5, 10, 15 years later, and you run into that person and it's still an issue, if y'all cross paths again, maybe at another job, or, maybe that person is at a certain position and you are looking to do the same, but you need that person, is going to look back on the situation at hand and how things were handled with respect. And, it wasn't really, nothing more than that, and you have the power to shape your path. You need to understand, nurture these positive relationships in your life. You want to maintain these relationships in your life. If somebody disrespects you or does something that you disagree with, be respectful, kindly express how you feel, and move accordingly without disrespecting that person, without being so aggressive towards that person, without throwing things back into that person's face, without bringing up old things and, accusing that person and ridiculing that person and tearing that person down. We are here to uplift each other, you guys. We are not here to tear our own people down. So that's the reason why I say you want to build these bridges, okay? Maintain these bridges, okay? Somebody disrespects you, that's okay. That's okay. Forgive that person and move forward. Do not react impulsively. Do not cuss this person out or resort to anything violent or physical. Instead, express how you feel kindly. Express how you feel respectfully. Okay? Give that person a chance to explain themselves. Give that person a chance to, just try to see their point of view. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Why they did what they did. Why they said what they said. Okay? And vice versa. You don't do anything towards somebody else or try not to disrespect other people. Try not to do anything. And if somebody feels a type of way about you, don't get in your feelings about that person feeling some type of way. Give that person time. You don't want to make things worse. And that's basically all you're doing. You're making things worse when you do that. So you definitely don't want to make things worse. Just like I said, just give that person time and explain your side of the story, okay? Without being disrespectful, while also respecting how they feel. See, it's all about respect, you guys. It's at the end of the day, it's all about respect. And, you don't want to do anything more than that. Simply because life is always changing. Like I said, life is always changing. Things may change, feelings may change, okay? But when you burn that bridge, it could be permanent, okay? So you got to learn forgiveness. That person got to learn forgiveness. Forgiveness can take you a long way. Even if somebody is upset at you and, you know, they may cut you off, you can still ask for forgiveness, even if they don't, you know, put themselves around you anymore. At the end of the day, you left things off on a good note, and they know how you feel at the end of the day. So give them time to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself time to think on things. Let's try to handle things in a more civil manner. And then that's how everything can just come together. That's how we can come together as a whole, as a group of people. That's how we can all come together and make things into a better place. It's all about learning how to handle things accordingly, right? And like I said, not involving accusations or, you know, pointing fingers or, you know, being aggressive or anything, man. Instead, let's all come together. Let's all nurture each other and build positive relationships and help each other. And then, only then, you will start to see things unfolding in ways that you could never imagine. You are going to see doors open up like you never seen before, man. And the reason why is because you have a good support system and you have good relationships that you maintain over the course of time. And now you can easily see that it's all about who you know and not what you know. So thank you guys for watching. That's all I got. If you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate the support that you guys have been giving to my channel. I will continue to deliver good content. I will work on being more and more consistent by the day. But I have so many other projects, so many good things coming soon that, hey, you guys just stay tuned, man, because I got a lot for y'all very soon. A lot. I'm working extremely hard to make sure that I can deliver. So just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, subscribe, and hit the push notification bell so you guys will know when I will be dropping new content, when I will be dropping new projects, whatever. Just subscribe, like, comment, man. Show your boy some love. All praise to God. And I will see you guys on the next one.